I think the Viofo A129 Duo is the ideal dashcam to thrive in Australian outback conditions. Its power comes from a sturdy capacitor and not a lithium-ion battery. Such batteries will swell and fail in our hot outback conditions and extreme heat. There are two Viofo accessories which I highly suggest you purchase with this dashcam. The first is a CPL filter for the camera lenses. The second is the remote control wireless emergency event button. Controls can be adjusted either by the unit itself or by a smart device connected by a Wi-Fi app. Furthermore, it has a 7-element glass lens. Glass does not distort in the heat, and plastic does. In the Aussie outback we have an abundance of sun and UV light. UV light makes some plastics brittle and turn milky. A streaming live feed can be viewed on a connected smartphone or smart device. Viewing options are either front camera by itself, rear camera by itself, split screen, or screen in screen, sharing the view. This Viofo camera has some pretty damned astonishing low light abilities. What you're looking at in the rear camera, this is before first light. This is actually very dark. To get an idea on how dark it is, just have a look at how much of the rear behind the car is lit up by the car's tail lights and brake lights. This is the reversing lights, etc. This is actually very dark. It's pitch black night. Most YouTube dashcam video reviews are set in cities. This is a small outback rural town in South Australia. Population maybe 800 people. Street lights on one side of the road only. So it's very little ambient light. And just to make certain that there's no ambient light, now we're going out of town. This will be a real test of its low light abilities. And you look at the difference when I go onto high beam. You know, most people have a little bit of a wrong idea about dash cams. They think the point to them is proving who did what when. That's not the real value of a dash cam. The real value of a dash cam to you as the driver is being able to prove that it was not you that did the wrong thing. It doesn't matter if someone else did it. All you've got to do is prove that it wasn't you that did it. But the funny thing about accidents when you have them, even when they're not your fault, they still shake up your, or they have the ability to shake up your confidence. You end up questioning yourself. And you know, it's nice to be able to review back over footage to give you that spurt of confidence like, yeah, I did do the right thing. It wasn't my fault. Dashcams don't just add legal support, they add emotional support. Watch here. So this is from earlier on this year at the Port Augusta newspaper office. Port Augusta is about 35 or 40 kilometres from here. We get our fair share of wind, and with the wind comes dust. In the Outback, we have what's called bull dust, which is a microfine soil particle. It's so fine that it has an enormous amount of surface tension, which means that it sticks like glue to anything that it comes into contact with. It can even get behind the perspex lens of a dashboard cover. The Viofo A129 Duo has a parking mode with several useful options, such as the low resolution recording to save battery power that I'm using right now. Or the time-lapse parking mode, which I'm using in this segment. This has a user-defined variable speed frame rate. If you want a more detailed look and a finer inspection of the camera's technical abilities, then I suggest you have a look at another YouTube channel, Andrew's Car Cam Central. That is fantastic. Car Cam Central. I believe he's based in Canada, but he's a fantastic wealth of knowledge and has been enormously helpful to me. I'll also say that from a value for money point of view, this Duo dash camera is a fantastic value for money setup. That's it for this review. It's done and dusted, and I think I'll be keeping this dash cam for a very long time. Tune in again next time for more products put to the test in the Aussie Outback Proving Grounds.